Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. My name's Renee. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. I appreciate you being here and you wanting to hang out with me for a little bit. Welcome to Get Ready With Me Wednesday. I do this every week with my girl Kat. So if you want to see what we're getting into today, then stick around because I'll be right back. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I had to turn on my dolphin light because I love it so much. I got it from Steph at Bizy Beauty Customs. It came, I believe, with my very first PR box, so that's awesome. Today, speaking of Bizy Beauty Customs, I am getting into one of my other Cara Beauty palettes that I got in my PR box. I have another box that I have to open. I think the last one I did was like November mixed in with Christmas present PR, and then this box, the next box I have is going to be December PR, so stay tuned for that. But I'm going to get into the Peace and Lovin' palette. These are so cute. I love these palettes. There's no mirrors, which I like because I don't really use the mirrors in the palettes anyway. I'm usually always using this one right here, and then I have this one right here that I use as well, and then I have another one over here that I use sometimes. But I really love these palettes so much. And the last one I used, which one was that? I can't remember the name of it, but that one was a really good palette. They're very pigmented and I just feel like they work really well and I love them so much. All right, so let's get into this. I'm just going to use my Cookies and Dreams shadow stick, No Budge shadow stick, to prep my lids and get them ready. I did just get out of the shower a little bit ago. I've been a little bit lazy today, so I've been watching YouTube and Hallmark Christmas movies because that's how I like to spend my days off. But I do have some things I have to do today. I need to stop by the I need to stop by the post office and check my P.O. box. I also have to go get some blood work done for my endocrinologist to check my thyroid levels and such and make sure that they're still good like they were last time. I had an appointment with him yesterday and I told him that I would go in today to get my blood work done, and then he said when he gets the results he'll contact me and let me know how everything looks. And I told him about the surgeon and that I've been waiting to hear back from them because I've seen a cardiologist, because when my doctor did like an EKG, she noticed something, so she had me go see the cardiologist, and they had me come in a couple times. The cardiologist actually went back and looked at some previous stuff that, because I had an EKG done when I was with Kaiser as well, and I guess whatever it is very common, and that it's exactly the same as it was like 10 years ago. I think it might have been longer than 10 years ago, but it hasn't. She compared the records and they're not any different, so it's not like it's getting worse or anything. But the surgeon was waiting on the cardiologist to get back to them to let them know it's okay for me to have the thyroid surgery. And like when they were first going to schedule me, they were going to schedule me back in October, but they didn't have access to my records. And I've talked about this previously. I didn't feel comfortable scheduling to have surgery when they didn't have access to my medical records. So I called them like, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks later and asked them how things were looking. Let's see what color I'm going to go into. I think I'm going to go into Hip, which is this shade right here. But I called them and they said they were waiting to hear from the cardiologist to make sure that everything's okay for me to have surgery. And I was like, okay. And she said she would get back to me. Well, I mean, it's been almost 2 months now. And so I haven't heard anything. I told my endocrinologist that what I was waiting for, and he told me, he said to contact the Pulse Institute to ask them about it and ask them, like, did you guys get the request? I guess they did fax to the surgeon, but I guess they didn't get it. So anyways, they called me yesterday and my surgery date will be January 9th. So I'm I'm a little nervous, but hopefully everything will go okay. It's an outpatient surgery, so I'm assuming that it's not going to take very long. I had outpatient surgery when I had my gallbladder removed as well, although that was like liposcrop, lipo, liposcop. You know what I'm saying? They don't like cut you open. They kind of just insert like these little things and pull your gallbladder out, so it's like less invasive. The surgeon said he's only going to take half of my thyroid, the half that has the larger nodule on it. When I told my endocrinologist, he didn't seem like, I don't know, he seemed like not sure if that was the right avenue. And I was like, well, I'm listening to the surgeon. That's what he said. He said it would be less invasive, less risk, you know, less downtime. So I'm going to go with what the surgeon says, you know. And then the endocrinologist said, well, yeah, we'll go with that and see if there's any cancer and then go from there. And I'm like, oh my God, I don't want to think about having cancer. I really hope that it's not. You know what I mean? Like, because then that would mean if it is, that I probably would have to go back in to have surgery to remove the other half, which then would mean I would definitely have to be on hormones for the rest of my life. And doing just half of, let me get my towel here. I usually have this on my lap. Having half of my thyroid means that the chances of me having to be on hormones for the rest of my life lessens, because there is a really good chance that my thyroid will still continue to produce the hormones that I need without taking hormones. I'm going to use this shade right here, which is Free Thinker. Free Thinker. That is a really great purple, you guys. Really great purple. There is a little bit of like kick up in the pan, but as long as they work good for me, I don't mind that. I don't have any fallout on my face from that, so that's good. I'm going to use this to blend it out. But this, I guess the thing that makes me really, really nervous is they say when you get your thyroid out, because it's so close to your vocal cords, that you could have, there's a chance that one of the, like, because they always have to tell you the risks involved with surgery, and one of the risks is damage to your vocal cords, which would really suck ass, because I can't have the job I have and not be able to talk. You know what I'm saying? It's just not possible, because I work with the public. You know what I mean? So I need to be able to talk to my employees, to the customers. I really should have got my brows done last time I went to get my nails done, because they're looking a little messy, guys. Oh well, I'll have to maybe go do that next time I go get the brows done. I think this is blending out really nice. I'm just nervous, you know. I don't like going in for surgeries. I know that I should, you know, I mean, the doctor seems really good. Like, he was really, I don't know. I just don't want to be too confident. You know what I mean? And I never am. My mind always goes to worst case scenarios. I got on like Facebook and stuff today, and I saw that Twitch, which if any of you guys ever watched the Ellen Show, or So You Think You Can Dance or whatever, you would know who Twitch is. He was the DJ on the Ellen Show for like a long time, and I think like produced as well, but I guess he died. And I watched a couple videos, and it looks like it was from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Like, I guess his wife had called the police and said that he had left his house without his car, and he never did that, and they found him in a hotel room. just breaks my heart, you know what I mean? Because like watching him and seeing him on the Ellen show and his personality and his smile and just his outgoing self, like you would never see that coming. And then I read something also on a post that, you know, was like, you look at Robin Williams, you know what I mean? Who would have ever thought, you know, that would have happened to Robin Williams, because he seemed, I'm going back in with Hip, seemed like such a happy-go-lucky person, you know what I mean? Like, and there was people talking about, like, because I was watching Popcorn Planet, I watch Popcorn Planet a lot, and he was talking about how you should really, like, be nicer to people on the internet, because you never know what might push somebody over the edge, you know what I mean? So, like, really, guys, if you don't have anything nice to say, just keep it to yourself and don't say anything at all. And I know there's probably people out there who really don't give two shits if something that they said was to affect somebody else. But try to put yourself in somebody else's shoes. And what if it was your mom or your dad or your brother or your sister or your child, and somebody was speaking to them like that, and it made them so sad that they felt like they had no other choice but to do that, to unalive themselves. You know what I mean? Like, just think about that before you put something negative into somebody's comment section. If you don't like their videos or you have a problem with them, then scroll on and go to somebody that you do like and that you do connect with. I feel like, and if you're struggling, reach out to a friend, to a family member. There are hotlines. I'll try and look up some links and leave them down in my description box or in a pinned comment so that you have easy access to it. But your life is valuable. You are valuable. And you could turn your sadness into something positive and might be able to, if you get the help that you need, turn that into a way to help somebody else who might be struggling through the same thing. So you are valuable. Your life is valuable. And you are worth being here. We all go through hard times and struggles and depression. You know, when I got separated from my ex-husband, you know, that was a really tough time for me, and I went through a lot. And then finding out I had hyperthyroidism and Graves' disease, and finding out I have to have, you know, surgery, and when I had to have my gallbladder out, you know, like, those are things that, while it could be like a simple surgery, you know, for people who have gone through it, you know, but it's still stressful, and it can put you in an unhealthy headspace, you know. Like, I think I'm doing okay. I mean, I don't think that I'm, like, you know, too depressed or anything like that, but I do, you know, get scared and worried. And just know that there is help out there available for you, and you should seek it out, because there are people who want you here. All right, I'm going to go into chill out now, and I'm going to put that on my lid. I don't know if that makes any sense. I'm not always the best person when it comes to explaining things, and, like, I have an idea in my head of what I want to say and what I want to get across, but sometimes it just doesn't come out in the right way. You know, like, it's just always been a problem for me. I have issues with it, you know, like at work too, where I'll be explaining something and somebody looks at me like I'm speaking in a different language, and it's hard for me, you know. I sometimes get like a little frustrated and irritated, because it's like, I don't understand why is it so hard for somebody to understand what I'm saying? Because when I say it in my head, it sounds like perfectly fine, like perfectly understandable. You know what I mean? So it's like, then I over explain, and then people get irritated with me and think I'm being rude or whatever, and I'm not. It's just, I guess, I'm just trying to make them understand what I'm saying. You know what I mean? And I tend to like talk with my hands a lot, and people will look at that sometimes as very aggressive, I think, if I'm explaining that right. Like I'm very expressive sometimes, and when I get passionate about something, I tend to talk with my hands a lot, and so I think people might take that the wrong way as well. But anyway, so yeah, I'm just waiting for the hospital to call me to give me all the details about like pre-surgery prep and what time I need to be there. I messaged my sister and let her know what day it was going to be so that she can take the day off, because it's outpatient and I need somebody to obviously take me there and pick me up, because I'm not going to be able to. I'm going to use this dough color brush to kind of blend this out a little bit. I'm obviously not going to be able to drive myself home. I could drive myself there, but not going to be able to drive myself home after being under anesthesia and stuff like that. I really hope it goes quick and fast, and like I just, you know, want it over with. You know, waiting this 2 months, I've kind of put it out of my head and I've been okay, but now that I have it, you know, a date, now it's like really real. You know, I've been able to kind of like put it in the back of my head and not really think about it too much, but now it's a reality. So any prayers are very much appreciated. I would appreciate thoughts and prayers that everything goes very well, quick, and that I don't have any side effects or problems or issues, and that it's not cancer. Please don't let it be cancer. All right. How are we looking, guys? How are we looking? I think I'm going to get off of here, and I'm going to do my brows, lashes, and my base, and I'll come back and let you know everything that I did, and we'll do the lower lash line and close out the video, so don't go anywhere. Alrighty, guys, I'm back. I did my everything. So, where'd my foundation go? I used my Ink Lasting Foundation Slim Fit Avon The Face Shop. I used this for my foundation, and this is in the shade N20 Neutral Light. I used a little bit of my Hard Candy translucent powder. I used my Laura Geller Fortifying Lash Primer. I also used my e.l.f. Putty Blush, and this is Caribbean. I think it's Caribbean. I got 2 of these from Tish. So I used this one today. My eyes are watering. And I used this other shade, which is more like an orangey, the other day. They're both really pretty and I like them a lot. I did go over the top of my blush with this Cocoa Rose, the Beauty Crop palette. I just used this shade right here to go on top of it. I also used my Vizy bronzer that I got in my Bizy Beauty Customs PR Christmas present box. I really like this shade. I think it looks nice. It's not like real, like you can build it up. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to go all crazy on you when you first put it on. And then I used my e.l.f. Taupe Brow Pencil. Topped it off with a little bit of this Benefit. It's like a, you could just use this by itself to do your brows, but I like to put the pencil or powder on and then go over it with this. What else did I do? My lips, I used this Avio Beauty lip liner. I've been using this a lot lately. And I also used my Purlano Tuscan Sunset Lippy that I got in an Ice Cream Beauty box. I really think it's so pretty. This really is a pretty color. I'm glad that I was watching Julie's video, WYGO Warrior, because she got it in, I can't remember what it was. I knew it was ice cream. I don't remember if it was like an Advent thing or whatever, but she thought that it might be a little too dark for her. And so I was like, I was doing a video the other day and I was like, I'm going to pull it out and I'm going to show her. It's not that dark. It's really not. It does really look a lot darker. You see what I'm saying? Like it looks a lot darker in here than it does on your lips. So it can be a little deceiving. Just FYI. What else did I do? I put a little bit of this St. Lux Celestial highlighter. Whoops, I dropped it. On my brow bone there, just to kind of blend out and highlight my brow bone. I did take a little bit of this spacey color right here and put it a little bit on my inner corner, but I think I might have to add a little bit more, but I need to get my lower lash line done. What else did I do? Did I do anything else? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think that was it. So I'm going to go in with the hip color, which is this shade right here. I could have really done a pretty pink color too, but I don't think I've done purple in a while, so I really wanted to play with the purples. But we're going in with the hip color, and I'm just going to kind of tap it underneath my lower lashes here with this angled BMX brush. All right, now I'm going to go in with, let me use this other Blend Bunny brush. This is the B4, and I'm going to go into the Free Thinker shade right here, and I'm going to use that to blend out the hip color. Oh, I did use my KVD Cake Pencil for the tight line. Oh, I did also use my Wet n Wild Fair Beige for concealer. Duh. Did I tell you I used my Purlisse BB Glow Base Primer? I used this and my e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer to prep my skin, along with all my skincare this morning as well. All right, now that I got that, I really need to, you know what? I'm going to take this Free Spirit right here, and I'm just going to tap my finger in just a little bit. Just get a little bit on my finger, and I'm just going to tap it over my lid here. Not too much, just a little bit to give it a, can you see that? Just to give it a little sparkle. All right, now the inner corner. Maybe I'll just use this Ofra. This is the Space Baby. It was a Nikki Tutorials collab. It's really pretty. So I'm just going to tap this on the inner corner here and see if that helps kind of lighten it up a little bit. All right, not too bad. Not too loud, but just a little something, something. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me go ahead and use my ColourPop Act Natural in black for the lower lash line. I need to go, I have a Christmas sweater, but I need to go get a couple more because starting yesterday at work, we're allowed to wear Christmas sweaters, I believe until the 26th, so we can wear ugly Christmas sweaters at work, which I love it so much when they allow us to be able to kind of have fun with whatever time of year it is, you know what I mean? Like, the employees like really look forward to football season because it's the only time during the entire year where they can wear something other than their uniform. Like they can wear football jerseys, and they are even allowed, they added college, so you can wear college jerseys too, or polos, you know what I mean? It just has to be, you know, decent looking. It can't be like looking like a dress or worn or tattered, you know what I mean? It has to be professional. But then during the month of December, they allow us to wear ugly Christmas sweaters, which I just feel like it gives the employees like a little boost, you know what I'm saying? Like just kind of, you know, they work so hard and it's just a little something extra that they get back, you know what I mean? Like to have fun with and enjoy not having to wear a freaking uniform every day, you know what I mean? And have fun with the time of year that it is. All right, I'm going to use my Item Beauty, and this is One Hit Prime Set Refresh. I did use this to spray on my face before I did my makeup as well. And you guys, I wasn't sure because of the way this is made, whether or not I could open it and pour it into a different bottle, but this actually does unscrew. I don't like the sprayer on this, but I can put it, I don't know, find another bottle that I like with the sprayer. I don't know if this one opens, because I do, oh, this one opens. So when I'm done with this one, I can pour this one in here and use it because I like the sprayer on here better. So thanks, Julie, for the idea. All right, I think that is it. I just need to do something with my hair. I don't know, I might just put it up in a ponytail. But yeah, that's my look for today. I really love these Cara Beauty palettes, you guys. I think they're really great. What do you think? I think it's really pretty. I really like the purple. They're very pigmented. They don't seem to be patchy at all. So, you know, I don't know. I just like Cara Beauty. They're affordable. They're have a lot of different color stories. There's 3 other palettes I have, although I'd have to look around for them. But those ones are really great too. So I highly recommend you guys check out Cara Beauty if you haven't, because they're affordable and they work well. And they have, like I said, all sorts of different color stories that you can look at. So if you're purple, pink, orange, green, whatever it is, they've got a flavor for you. I think that was it. I really think that was it. All right. I hope that you guys will go over and check out Kat. Show her some love. She's amazing. I love you so much, Kat. Can't wait to see your video and see how your week was and see what you got going on. I hope you all have an amazing morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time of day it is that you're watching this. I hope you all take care. Stay safe. Happy Vlogmas Day. Let me look at my calendar because I'm pre-filming. This will be Vlogmas Day 21. Holy crap. Christmas will be, when this goes up, Christmas will be coming Sunday. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. There's a couple things I need to get for my son. I'm pretty much done with everybody else. I'm waiting for an order from Temu to come in because I found some stuff that I want to put in my gift bags, and I'm hoping it comes before Christmas, so I'm kind of waiting to put my Christmas bags together until that order comes. And then I have some things to order for my son, but I'm kind of waiting until it gets a little bit closer to Christmas because they're Amazon orders. So anyways, I'm going to let you guys go. I hope I will see you all in my next video. I love you guys. Bye.